watching Tommy TV.
Welcome into Taylor's Tornado Basketball as they take on the Effingham Flaming Hearts. Joining us to get things started off is Coach Ryan Brown. And Coach, as you can hear me, how are you this evening?
I got you. Yep, I'm here. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Excited for tonight's game.
Always excited for Effingham games.
Last time you guys took this to the wire, literally. What are your plans for this evening? What are you looking for from Effingham this evening?
Big rivalry game. Expect the same thing. It's going to be nip and tuck. It's going to be close. They're going to play really hard. We're going to play really hard. I wouldn't expect anything different tonight.
Coming into this matchup, as you start to get ready for the playoffs right around the corner, anything special you guys are focused on, or is this just let's finish up this season strong?
Well, you're always trying to get a little bit better offensive execution. That's just always been a working process for us this season, and it's been really improving here the last 3 weeks. So, hopefully that kind of stuff, continues. We've been able to find great advantages and find, 4-on-3s, 3-on-2s, and different things like that with some good ball movement and that kind of stuff. And, more or less just playing basketball, not relying on me to, call a bunch of set plays and find something. So just playing basketball, gelling at the right time is what we're hoping for this week.
Last time you guys played, you really wanted to punch it up the middle, find some space there. Is that still much of the same this evening?
Absolutely. We've been playing a little bit faster lately, taking care of the ball a lot better, so that lends itself to playing a little bit faster brand of basketball. We're hoping to do the same thing. They've got two nice scorers, Jenner Pals and the Bockhorn kid. Bockhorn kid's been really shooting threes really, really well. Been leading them in scoring the last 5 games. So, we got to make sure we check him and do our best job on the rebounds, rebound and get it and go.
Sounds good. Talk to you at the end of the game, Coach.
Right. Thanks, Leroy.
Coach Ryan Brown joining us here this evening. Talk to us a little bit about some of the great stuff that he's got going on. And we're excited, man. Excited for this one. Taylorville coming into the game, trying to get right before the playoffs roll around here as we do. And, man, I tell you what a matchup we are looking for here this evening as Taylorville gets ready for this one. Tornadoes coming into the game sitting with a fairly favorable record, 13-14, which, again, yes, they're one game below 500, but when you look at what they've done and how they've played, it's huge. It's huge for this team, so we're excited to be able to be bringing you all of that as well. Effingham coming into the game 10-19, so Effingham has had their struggles as of late, but that's nothing to take away from this game as Taylorville has played Effingham very, very tight throughout the season. And then again, last time these two teams played, Taylorville was able to pick up a win on the road, 57-52 in overtime in a series where Taylorville played 2 overtime games in a row, that game against Effingham and that game against Peoria Notre Dame. The Peoria Notre Dame game they lost, but Taylorville looking to sweep that series and see what they can do about picking up a big win here this evening. All right, so with that being said, we'll see what else we can get for you here this evening as we're excited for much more coming your way from Taylorville Tornado Basketball. Again, my name is Zurich Lamola. Glad to be with you here this evening. I want to thank our sponsors who allow us to be here. Senior Citizens Christian County, exclusive sponsor of the Taylorville Tornado Free Throw. TCCU, exclusive sponsor of the Taylorville Tornado Timeout. And Scooters Coffee, donating $3 for every 3-point basket that's made by the Taylorville Sports Boosters. Nicole Patrick, your Country Financial Asian Player of the Game, will be announced at the end of the broadcast. And McDonald's, I'm loving it. They love the Tornadoes, and we love McDonald's. Again, taking a look at Effingham this evening, 10-19 coming into the matchup here this evening. But for the Taylorville Tornadoes, it really comes down to playing their brand of basketball. Effingham, of course, like I said, 10-19. They're 363rd according to MyXpreps in the state. Effingham coming off a little bit of a skid right now. In fact, they've lost 5 straight, including losses to Mount Zion, Marion, Highland, Muhammad Seymour, and Nashville. That lost to Muhammad Seymour 65-50. That lost to Mount Zion 47-37. Of course, Taylorville will take on Mount Zion on Friday. We'll have all the coverage for you on the road for that one. So we're excited for those matchups here as well. For the Tornadoes, look at that guy. Blake Ladd right there, 25 games, 8 points, and 128 rebounds, 30 assists, 58 turnovers, and 29 steals, averaging about 52% from the field. And when you've got a guy that can drive the paint like Blake Ladd can, they're going to be really leaning on him heavily to be able to attack the basket at will. And if that shot's falling, look out. Patrick Curtin, great guy, come off the bench. It's 6 man off the bench right there, and 64 rebounds. They lean on that number heavily. Not a whole lot of three-point shooting in his game, but 46% from the field, 50 from beyond the arc, and a 64% free throw shooting percentage. For Effingham, again, like Coach Brown said, look, Jenner Powell's fantastic athlete. Jenner Powell's who does so well. Yeah, Malik Pierce, 75 rebounds, 85 assists, 50% from the field, 17% from the arc. But yeah, for Jenner Powell's their leading scorer in the stats that we have, he averages quite a few, actually, per night. Taylor will need to slow him down. 30% from the field for Jenner Powell's and Connor Bachorn. Those two leading guys right there. Malik Pierce excited for tonight's matchup. Taylor going to take on Effingham this evening. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, it helps if I hit my microphone. Welcome back to Taylor Tornado Basketball. Leroy Clamola with you here as we get ready to go. And, man, excited for this one. Taylor coming into this game 13-14, trying to get back to 500 and looking to sweep the series against the Effingham Flaming Hearts. And I know I speak for everyone when we say, Apollo Conference matchups are big anyway, but this one always feels a little bit extra special as the Taylor Tornadoes look to take the floor. And here come your Taylorville Tornadoes on the floor. Again, taking a look at the Apollo Conference standings, your Tornadoes sit in second place at 5-3. And while Muhammad has locked up the conference championship, Taylorville can still be a force here as they sit 5-3, 13-14 in the conference. Mattoon in third with that loss to Taylorville. As they sit 4-4, Muhammad 8-0, Taylorville 5-3. So neck and neck there towards the top, but Taylorville trying to hold on to that second place in the conference. And what a year it has been for the Tornadoes who have overcome so much as the season has progressed to really get to where they need to go today. All right, let's focus on our CTI keys of the game for you this evening. Shut down the perimeter. Look, again, as Coach Ryan Brown said, this is a very good three-point shooting team. Taylor's going to need to figure out a way to shut down Cannon Bockhorn and Jenner Pals, number 15 and number 20, who are both starting this evening. Feed Blake Gladish. Look, get into the paint, get Blake Gladish the basketball. Do that, and wonderful things happen. Of course, Brock Brown, Malik also need to play good basketball as well, and then play solid defense. Again, it goes without saying this is a Taylorville team that is known for their solid defense. They're going to try to do much of that here and slow down this Effingham three-point attack as the Hearts come out onto the floor. Thanks to CTI for our keys of the game as we get ready for this matchup. Again, our other sponsors for you this evening: TCCU, Senior Citizens of Christian County, Nicole Patrick, Country Financial, Asian Player of the Game, McDonald's, I'm Loving It, and Skewers Coffee. They'll donate $3 for every three-point basket that's made. Hope you're as excited as I am for this one as we are moments away. Man, I'm eager. Let's go. 2.5 minutes left here to warm things up, but we are excited for this one and hope you are as well. Again, for the Tornadoes, Brock Brown has been absolutely lighting things up for Taylorville. Oh, my word. When we look at what Brock Brown has been able to do as of late, 43% from the field, 58%, or 43% total 43%. The three-point line, 29% from beyond the arc, 60% from the free throw line, and averaging 16 points per game. Malik Pierce averaging 9. Cannon Bockhorn for Effingham averaging 11, and Jenner Powell's averaging 8. So, again, those are the main playmakers that we are going to be looking at this evening when it comes to this matchup and what Taylorville needs to do to be able to pick out a win here today. But for Taylorville, it all comes down to being able to start this game solid. I think the first 3 to 4 minutes are going to be huge for this one, and we joke. It's almost cliche, right? First 3 minutes of the third quarter, so important. But for Malik Pierce and Brock Brown, if those first shots fall, man, I tell you what, could be a good game. Taylorville's going to really need to get things going here and feed off that energy. Not a lot of people here this evening, so if you are listening on the radio and you're near Taylorville, we need you here. Get on here, be loud, be proud, as the Taylorville Tornadoes look to take the floor here against the Effingham Flaming Hearts. Not to steal Ed Nelson's complete thunder, but Max Owens, Max Severa, Blake Gladish, Malik Pierce, and Brock Brown starting for Taylorville. Jake Niebrugge along with Cannon Bockhorn, Jenner Pals, Max Buzzard, and Cole Phillips getting the start for Effingham. All right, we're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll take a break for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have much more from Taylor. We're going to pause 10 seconds for station ID and then send it to our commercial break right here on WTIM, your information station.
And your Taylorville Tornadoes. At this time, would you please rise, gentlemen, remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem, which will be performed tonight by THS freshmen Iris Heberling and Ellie Stubbs.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early skies last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visitors, the Hearts of Effingham High School. At one forward, a 6'5" senior, number 41, Cole Phillips. At a forward, a 6'2" junior, number 14, Jake Nieberge. At forward, a 6'3" sophomore, number 20, Jenner Pals. At one guard, a 6'1" senior, number 15, Cannon Bachhorn. And at the other guard, a 6'1" senior, number 24, Max Buzzard. The Hearts are coached by Mac Thompson.
Brown holds, now slings it over the right side. And shot good from Rivera. Maddox makes it 8-3, and that's a big three for Taylorville. Malik Pierce steals it away. Here he comes, up with the layup. Good for Malik. Hands it over to Yonker. Yonker from the corner. Yeah, three for Wyatt Yonker. Now fighting for the ball. Taylor comes away with it. Trouble with it. Brock Brown grabs it, up with it, and puts it down with authority. Brock Brown fired up. So is Taylorville. Timeout call. 42-27. Tornadoes on top.
And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Taylorville Tornadoes. At forward, a 6'3" junior, number 13, Blake Ladidge. At forward, a 6'6" sophomore, number 44, Brock Brown. At forward, a 6' junior, number 12, Maddox Rivera. At guard, a 5'8" junior, number 3, Maddox Owens. And at guard, a 5'11" senior, number 23, Malik Pierce. The Tornadoes are coached by Ryan Brown, assisted by Doug Bosher, Jackson Castleman, and Mike Rivera.
So there you have it, our starting lineup this evening as Taylorville gets ready to take on the Effingham Flaming Hearts. Hope you are as excited as I am as we get ready for this matchup between these two teams. As we look ready to go, and they're all fired up. My word, who's excited? I am. Brock Brown getting ready to go here as he will face off against Cole Phillips in this matchup. Jump is up, and we are underway. Our jump ball brought to you by McDonald's. I'm loving it, and they love Tornadoes, and we love McDonald's. Now knocked out by Malik Pierce, gets into the hands of Max Buzzard. Now heavy pressure from both Rivera and Pierce. Gets rid of it over the right-hand side, now picked up by Jake Nieberge. Nieberge out to the left-hand wing, grabbed by Jenner Pals. Pals holding onto it to back up top, grabbed by Nieberge. Nieberge drifting over towards that left-hand side. Taylorville jumped out to an early lead against Effingham last time these two teams played. Led for most of the game. Effingham came storming back, and Taylorville pulled away again, and then finally put the lid on in overtime. Shot, turnaround, jumper, no good. Missed. Blake Laddish tries to grab it, unable to, and he's a little bit, he runs into Maddox Owens. They're both okay. Came crashing into Doug Alvey over there in the corner, man. Doug getting taken out. Jenner Palace to throw it in. Gets that one in. Grabbed by Max Buzzard on the right wing. Near wing, drifting over towards the top of the key. Taylor going right to left on your radio dial. Effingham going left to right. Shot is up from Max Buzzard, no good. And here comes Taylorville. Malik Pierce running fast. Turns around. Right-hand side for Brock Brown. The opening three is good. And Brock Brown picking right up where he left off in their matchup last time against Mattoon, where he scored 31. Dun, dun, dun. Now knocked out by Malik Pierce again. Yes, sir. Jake Nieberge struggling to bring that one down. Malik all over him. Taylorville leads this one 3-0. 6:51 left in this first quarter. Max Buzzard getting ready to inbound here. Kicks it in. We're underway here again. Left side working Connor Bockhorn, then over to Nieberge. First time we've said Bockhorn's name. He's a heavy three-point shooter. Good defense from Taylorville. Knocks it away. Owens to Pierce. Pierce on the right side for the layup. Good. And it's a 5-0 game. Jake Nieberge left side. Heavy pressure from Owens. Now they back off. Near side grab by Jenner Pals. Effingham, such a dangerous three-point shooting team. Left-hand side baseline. Tries to drive forward. That shot does fall and goes in by Jake Nieberge. So it's a 5-2 with 6:13 left. Malik Pierce across midcourt. Right side, grabbed by Havera, then up top to Blake Laddish, near wing to Owens, and over left side from Malik Pierce corner. Thought about three, instead takes his ball above his head and launches it over to Havera, who's wide open, no good, in, out. Owens clips it to Laddish, up with it, no good again. Laddish wanted a foul call, he went down hard, no call. Instead, it's going to be Effingham coming away with the basket. Head fake from Jenner Pals. Drives in, tries to go out Brock Brown. Shot does fall. 5-4, and yes, I would like that. I believe Taylorville girls are winning. We're going to try to get some information on that one. Last I saw, they were winning heading into the fourth quarter. Should be huge. Taylorville girls sports playing against Lamphere in a playoff game. Chance to take on, most likely, MacArthur. Laddish, right wing open. No good on the three. Tried to get it. Instead, it was pulled down by Cannon Bockhorn. Taylorville wins the girls' game 68-46. Huge win for that girls' program. And Taylorville girls will advance to play on Friday night. Wow. Left side for Maddox Owens. Huge win for Taylorville girls. No good on that side. Tried to get away from Havera, and he's going to come down hard and poke himself in the eye and get a foul on top of it. So, at insult to injury, Maddox Havera going to pick up a foul on that one. Be his first, team first. But yeah, Taylorville girls will most likely take on MacArthur. Excited for that one. Right side, now space for Jenner Pals. Pals on the right wing, up top. Grabbed by Dak Thompson. Feeding it in, right side for Buzzard. Kicks it out, right side, no good on the three from Jenner Pals. Second chance shot up, no good. And pulled down by Brock Brown. Kicked it out to Wyatt Yonker, who's checked into the game. Yonker, head fake, right side, or left side, then up to Brock Brown. Long range three, yes! Brock Brown from like 7 feet from beyond the arc. 8-4. That's going to be Dak Thompson trying to get it in quick. Give and go, no good after the bounces from Max Buzzard. And Taylorville once again comes down with it. Buzzard to Havera, near wing, head fake on the three, then out to Blake Laddish. Laddish over to Owens. Taylorville sets. 8-4, 3:53 left in this first quarter. Yonker on the right wing, up to Havera. Havera holds. Kicks it for the three, no good. Yonker grabs it. Taylorville players on the floor. That's Laddish underneath to Rivera. Has some trouble holding on to it. Goes it. Hits the shot in the end one. Maddox Rivera through traffic, went up, still caught the foul. And that's going to be the first on Max Buzzard. Team first, and timeout taken 32nd. Well. Taylorville leads this one 10-4. But again, I just want to go back to the fact that Taylorville girls picked up a win. Taylorville played Lamphere earlier in the season, had a lead midway through the fourth quarter, and could not hold it. Lamphere came fighting back, picked up the win. And now it's Taylorville who has a big win, and we'll move on to the next round of the playoffs. The Taylorville girls advancing. Congratulations to the Taylorville Tornado girls basketball. As Ed Nelson makes the announcement over the loudspeaker. So both Taylorville girls and boys will be in action on Friday night. Busy night for us. We'll have a slate of games. Central A&M and Shelbyville all playing that night as well. Maddox Rivera for the free throw is good. And the three-point play is complete. 11-4. Taylorville leads. So slight defensive pressure from Wyatt Yonker as Effingham slowly works that one down the court. Skip pass into the paint, turn, shot up is good for Jenner Powles. He's got 4 of the 6 for Effingham. Owens, right side for Landon Boucher, then over to Yonker. To Brock, right wing. Left side for Owens. Boucher. Up to Brock Brown, nearly had it stolen away, but instead it comes right back. Quick give and go, and shot bounces away, no good. Ladders tried getting in there, could not get it out of the hands of Jenner Powles, and Effingham will slowly bring this one down. Again, heavy pressure from the defensive side from Taylorville, who lead this one 11-6 with 2:47 left, and 10 seconds called. They were just taking their sweet time getting down the court, and absolutely furious is head coach Mac Thompson. As Effingham's going to lose possession here. So Taylor will inbound here right in front of the Effingham bench. Taylor wearing their white uniforms, purple and gold stripes on the bottom and on the sleeves and neck. Purple numbers and THS written on their chest with the Tornado logo on the side. Effingham wearing their red road uniforms that in white lettering says Effingham. Blake Ladders can't hold on to it, loses the basketball, and it's Effingham ball. Effingham wearing their red uniforms, their road uniforms, white stripes run down the side and the pant leg, white numbers, and in cursive font, Effingham written on their chest. And an assortment of shoes and socks, mostly white. Now that shot was way off the mark, and it's Taylorville basketball. Our uniform is brought to you by me. Taylorville gets ready to inbound here. Sub coming in as Nieberge checks back in. He comes in for Buzzard. 11-6, 2:18 left here in the first quarter. Owen sits for a moment. Patrick Curtin comes in. Malik. Taylorville going tall with their lineup. Out to Brock. Head fake, left side, tries to get around the defender. That one gets knocked out. No, they're going to call a foul, and I think they're going to grab Jude Traub on that one. We'll see who they signal here. It is. It's going to be a foul on Jude. Hey, Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better, man. I get to do that like twice a year. It's okay. Right side, I'm screened by the referee. Shot is up, no good. And Effingham comes away with it. That was Cole Phillips getting the board. Now stolen away. Yonker with the steal. Up with the layup and good. Wyatt Yonker, great defensive pressure there. It's 13-6. Stagger step from Effingham trying to get around Wyatt Yonker. No room for Jake Nieberge. Then over the left-hand side. Picked up by Dak Thompson. Checked back into the game. Thompson looking for a little bit of help. Back over to Nieberge. The right-hand side picked up by Cannon Bockhorn. And then Bockhorn over the left picked up by Jude Traub. Traub back over the right-hand side, then back up top to Nieberg. Nieberg over the left corner for Traub. Then into Phillips. Back out to Traub for a three. No good. Brock Brown tries grabbing it, and the foul is going to be had. That's going to be Taylorville basketball. They're going to grab Jake Nieberg with his first. And it'll be Taylorville basketball. A little bit of a displacement there underneath. No, I apologize. They're going to get Cannon Bockhorn on that one. So Bockhorn will pick up the foul, and that'll be Effingham's third. Right side, Havera, light pass into Brock Brown, good. Brown's got 8 of the 15. Under a minute left here in the first quarter. Left side, Effingham playing faster now. Dag Thompson. Over to Traub. Traub up top. That shot good on the three from Jenner Powell, who had room over in the right corner and put it up in 15-9. Now 38 seconds left. Taylorville to wait for the last shot. Right side, now picked up. Hold down to it. Brock over the right for Yonker, then over to Havera. Havera, 20 seconds left. To Curtin, out to Malik. Thought about it, instead holds. And drifts back and resets. 15 seconds left. 8 seconds left. Right side for Havera. Havera to Malik. Malik now drives in. He's got space. Shot is up and no good. And that is how we end the first quarter. But Taylorville leads this one 15-9. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Watching us on Tommy TV. I'll give a big shout out to our athletic directors of the day. And it is Remy and Raylan Reber. Congratulations to both of them, our athletic directors of the day. Congratulations, ladies. And you're doing a great job. Jason says he's going to give the job to you permanently. I don't know, man. Hey, that's a tough job. Taylor leads this one, though, 15-9. As they are up early. Big part of that Brock Brown, who has 8 of the 15 points. Second quarter underway. Right side for Laddish, and out to Patrick Curtin. Curtin feeds it in, Laddish turns, spins. Oh, beautiful spin move, and he puts it in. His first points of the game. Now Malik Pierce trying to apply some pressure here. No room on the left side. Taylorville 1 for 1 from the free throw line, 5 for 9, and 2 for 6 from beyond the arc. Effingham 3 for 8 from the field, 1 for 3 from the arc. And short on that one again on the missed shot from Cole Phillips. Yonker, top of the key, right side from Malik Pierce. Thought about taking one, instead head fake on the right, down underneath the basket. And for Havera, ball gets knocked out. It'll stay with the Taylorville Tornadoes. Lead this one 15-9 in this Apollo Conference matchup between these two squads. Taylorville will be back in action again tomorrow night. I will not have the call for you. It'll be Reed Camai on the call, as I will be going under the knife. Yeah, I've got surgery tomorrow. Shot is good from Blake Laddish, who once again drove into the paint, and it's Taylorville's largest lead by 10. They lead 19-9. Taylorville will take on Jacksonville here tomorrow night at home. That game again at 7 p.m. Another foul coming in. That one on Maddox Severa, I believe, which will be his second. Yes, it is. Only a 30% from the field for Effingham. 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Heading to the line will be Cole Phillips, whose first shot drops for their first points of the second quarter at the 6:52 mark. Well, Phillips again to the line. We'll see what he wants to, see what Taylorville wants to do on defense here. Several adjustments, including moving Patrick Curtin and Blake Laddish to the front. Malik Pierce, Brock Brown also on the line. Owens playing back. Free throw, no good. Brock Brown pulls down the board. And now Malik Pierce on the attack. Pierce to the right side, right out. Blake Laddish grabs it into Brock Brown. Brown over the right side, picked up by Patrick Curtin. Curtin up top to Blake Laddish. Laddish out to Owens. Owens holds. Left side from Malik Pierce. 6:33 left here in the second quarter. Right side, Laddish drives in the paint. Nearly travels and does. They're going to get him on that one. And it's Effingham ball. Looks like his foot slid more than it actually, not, it's still illegal, but you watch his footing there on the left-hand side. Fairly close. Looked worse than what it was. Jenner Powell's, of course, it's nice when it's in slow motion. Powell's pass Brock Brown, no good. And Brown comes down to the rebound thanks to Blake Laddish. Malik, heavy on the carry there, but gets away with it. Left side for Owens. And up top, Malik cuts in. Euro step, shot up, no good. Grabbed and pulled down by Phillips. Phillips over left side. Both sides going cold here a little bit in the first part of this second quarter. Left side for Cannon Bockhorn. Bockhorn up top, grabbed by Max Buzzard. Check back into this game. Buzzard over the right-hand side, now picked up by, no good on that shot. And slow to get up was Jake Niebrugge. Now Brock Brown trying, and this physical contact. Another foul comes in, and the sophomore will head to the free throw line. And Brock Brown will, what a nice job on the Effingham side. Rivera able to get in there and cause enough of Curtin able to get in there and cause enough of an issue. Shot up from Brock Brown is no good. By the way, that was the first foul on Jenner Powell's. And Brock misses on the first free throw. Checking in is Landon Bowser. Been dealing with a left knee injury, which is ironic. The same knee I'm having work done on tomorrow. Brock Brown, shot is up. And no good after about 5 bounces. 0 for 2 from the free throw line for Brock. 1 for 3 from the line, and boy, I tell you what, Buzzard tried feeding it into Cole Phillips, and Cole Phillips is tall, but that still went like a good 10 inches over his head. Huge, huge pass that wasn't close. 19-10, 5:24 left in this second quarter. Bowser left wing, motions for movement. Laddish over their left-hand side. Instead gets it over to, pushes off, right, and gets space, and out to Patrick Curtin. Curtin to Blake Laddish. Not to the right for Owens. Owens. Nearly double dribble. He's got almost both hands on it. Instead, Curtin spins, turns. No good on that one. Phillips comes down with the board. 3-point shot blocked by Brock Brown. Brock Brown getting in there and tomahawking that one into the Taylorville bench. 19-10, 4:45 left in this second quarter. Having him to throw it in. Grabbed by Phillips. Top to Bockhorn. Niebrugge, right side for Pals, and Brock Brown will pick up the foul simply by being in the wrong place at the wrong time. His first team, only team second. So Jenner Powell will throw this one in. Lobs it up. Phillips puts it in. Phillips with the only points in the second quarter for Effingham. Of course, Blake Laddish the only one with points for Taylorville. A 4-3 second quarter. Defensive pressure from both teams stepping up. And the fact that neither team is making any baskets. Left side for Bowser. Up top, Laddish kicks it out to Yonker, and right back into Patrick Curtin, right back again. Left side, nearly travels. Instead, shot up, it's short. Rebounded by Dag Thompson. Left side for Pals. Pals cuts in baseline, slings it out, shot is up and good on the quick rebound from Cole Phillips. And a timeout taken by Taylorville, 32nd. Phillips 2 for 4 from the field, and both shots that he's made have been quite easy layups. Taylorville did lead by 10 at one point. It is now 19-14. Leroy Clamola here with you. Hope you're doing all right on this beautiful Tuesday evening. Glad to be with you on this night. Senior night tomorrow night. I'm so upset I'm going to miss it. I'm legit pretty upset. But I don't think they want me to come in and do that game. Just saying. So, Taylor Wilkes checks in. Here we go, Max Owens. Left side for Owens. Owens drives in, shot up, and good. First person not named Blake Lash to score points for Taylorville this quarter. Now kicking out to the right side. Nearly loses his balance on that one, but Jake Niebuhr holds onto it. Bowser playing defense. Stolen away by Brock Brown. Not sure who that pass was intended for. Brown drives forward, shot up, banks it in. The Banks, they be open. 23-14, back to a 9-point lead. Niebuhr left side. Up top, grabbed by Cannon Bockhorn. His three is off the mark, and Landon Bowser pulls down the board. Bowser out to Laddish, left side. Up to Brock, plenty of room. No good up the left-hand side. And knocked away. Phillips can't grab it. Loose basketball. Yonker comes away with it. Out to Laddish. Now a foul will come in late on a hold. Taylorville basketball underneath the basket on the near side. Checking in for Effingham is Nolan Fearday. Laddish grabs it, left wing. Up to Landon Bowser. Tries to cut in, kicks it out. Laddish left side. Drives baseline. Runs out of real estate, then back up to Owens, who thought about a three. Instead cuts in. Left side, just outside the paint. Then back up top. Yonker's got space, thanks to a screen. No good on the three. And Phillips grabs another rebound. Left side for Dag Thompson. And Thompson comes near us. Owens in heavy pursuit. Right side, kicking out. Shot up. No good on the three. And Brock Brown comes away with it on the run as Bowser goes down hard. Now everyone goes down hard. Taylorville wanted a foul called. They're going to get it, but I don't think they're going to get the foul they wanted. And Ryan Brown furious. Now they're going to call a charge on Taylorville. After all of that. Coach Ryan Brown not thrilled at all with that one. As Brock's going to pick up his second. And I think they might have gotten Cole Phillips with one as well. And now another foul comes in on a reach in from Wyatt Yonker. Brock Brown sits for a moment. Nolan Fearday will throw this one in. Yeah, they're going to get Yonker with his first. And two quick fouls in about a span of about 15 seconds. Left side for Dag Thompson. Thompson there near side for Jenner Powles. Drives in, shot up, no good. Now a foul will come in again. And once again, Effingham heads back to the free throw line. That hold coming in. They're going to grab Malik Pierce with his first, team fifth. So from here on out, next minute 40, Effingham will shoot. As Jenner Powles, who had 7 points in the first quarter, been quiet here in the second and continues to stay quiet with his first miss. You're listening to WTIM, your information station, watching us on Tommy TV. That shot is up. And no good again. Now another whistle. And now a displacement foul in Effingham. As they're going to grab Jude Traub with his second. That pass into Malik Pierce. Right side. Blake Laddish. Now a travel from Wyatt Yonker. 23-14, 1:21 left here in the first half. Nice buzzer to throw this one in. And back over the left-hand side, Dag Thompson. Back to buzzer. Still taking their sweet time to get across that line. Already had one 10-second violation in this game. And now Rivera's going to get called for a foul as he came charging in on Brady McDaniel. That'll be Rivera's third. And he'll sit for a little while here. Boucher gets ready to check back in as well. McDaniel to the free throw line. Free throw is up and good. Daniel, 2 for 2 from the free throw line from the stats that we have. And again, we have about 5 or 6 games. That's all we have. His shot up is good as well. Seven points for Effingham in this quarter. And Yonker with the friendly roll. 2 for 3 from the field for him. 0 for 1 from beyond the arc. Right side for Brody McDaniel. Nearly travels, instead gets rid of it over left-hand side. Head fake. And now a travel called again as they're going to get Dag Thompson with that one. 42.8 seconds left in this second quarter. 25-16, Taylorville leads. Tornadoes will make some substitutions as Laddish comes out. So Owens, Malik Pierce, Wyatt Yonker, Landon Boucher on the floor for Taylorville. Right side for Owens. Slings it over to Blake Laddish. Landon Boucher was there in that area as well. Yonker up to Boucher. And up top for Blake Laddish, about 7 feet off the top of the arc. Then over to Owens, left side for Malik. Being worked on by Nolan Fearday. Baseline, spins, kicks it out. Owens, 20 seconds left. Boucher. Right side, grabbed by Yonker. 13 seconds to Malik. Over the right side, now a foul will come in. Owens just slung that one in. It was well before the shot, though. 7.1 seconds left. The foul was called on Brody McDaniel, his first, team fourth. The table will be in the bonus from here on out with only 7 seconds left. Yonker comes out. Brown checks back in. Malik grabs it. Left side. Owens to go forward. 4, 3, 2. Shot is blocked. And that's how the second quarter will end, as they're going to wave off that shot, say it's too late. We head to halftime. 25-16. Tornadoes lead. You're watching on Tommy TV and listening to us on WTIM, your information station. Back in just a moment.
your Taylorville dance team.
We're back from the Moose. We secured the package. How do I get in?
Talk to a CEO student. $35 ticket.
Oh, thank you, sir. What do we have here, gentlemen?
Appetizers,
Soups.
sides,
Main course.
desserts.
Whoa.
$25 men.
All with unique skill sets. We await your vote.
Rubber ducky, you're so fine, and I'm lucky that you're mine. Rubber ducky, I'd like a whole pond of. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you.
Welcome back to Taylorville Tornado Basketball. Lyric Lamola here with you. A 25-16 lead for Taylorville. They led as much by 10 at one point. They jumped out to a 15-9 lead at the end of the first quarter. And really behind the powerful play of Brock Brown, who dropped 2 3-pointers, scored 8 in that first quarter. He now has 10. Malik Pierce added a field goal, and as did Maddox Severa and Wyatt Yonker. In the second, it was a little bit more distributed. Maddox Owens with 2, Yonker with 2, Blake Lash with 4, and Brock Brown with 2, missed both his free throws. Taylorville outscoring Effingham 10-7 in the second quarter. In a quarter that felt much closer than what that score shows right there, Effingham kept crawling their way back in it, but Taylorville has maintained the lead since the game started. They jumped out to a 5-0 lead and have been kind of controlling things since, as far as the way that they've been able to do it. So it's been nice to see. 15-9 lead in that first and a 10-7 second quarter. On the flip side, Jenner Pals, as advertised, he has 7 points in this one. Jake Nieberge adding 2, Brody McDaniel with 2, and Cole Phillips with 5. That's been the scoring for this matchup in this one. 4:14 left here in halftime, and a 25-16 lead for Taylorville. And Tornado's doing what they can to try to pull away and pick up a win here at Bend. Again, the big news from this evening is Taylorville girls picking up a 68-46 win over Springfield Lamphere. They will most likely, and I don't know this for a fact, but they will most likely take on MacArthur in their matchup on Friday, a team that Taylorville got trounced by in MacArthur. So that game will be there again. So Taylorville will have their work cut out for them. But it is still a winnable game. We'll see what Taylorville can do in that one as they get ready to move on to that next round. As for your boys, they're going to take on Glenwood again. Round 3. Glenwood won the first one. Taylorville won the second one. Who will win the third one? But we've got a couple of regular season games left to finish up here before those playoffs start. Taylorville will take on Jacksonville tomorrow night. That game at 7 p.m. Senior night. Please come on out, check it out. It's going to be a fantastic evening. We're going to recognize our seniors, and just fantastic work from them as we recognize Landon Boucher and Malik Pierce. So big shout out to those two guys. And again, you look at Taylorville right now, 13-14, young team, and they're playing really good basketball right now. So we're excited to see what not only they're going to bring the rest of this year, but also moving forward into the future, what they're able to do as well, simply because you're going to have so many juniors. They're going to be seniors next year. Max Owens, Tucker Durbin, Wyatt Yonker, Max Severa, Blake Laddish, and Patrick Curtin will all be seniors next year. So heavy senior class next season. We'll see how that looks on the floor for Taylorville. All right, we're going to take one last break. We want to thank our sponsors one last time. TCCU, Senior Citizens, Christian County, Screws Coffee, McDonald's, I'm Loving It, and Nicole Patrick, Country Financial Relation Player of the Game. We'll have much more coming your way right here on WTIM, your information station, and watching us on Tommy TV, third quarter when we come back. Well, Taylorville ready to start, and so are we. Third quarter action about to get underway in the Sapala Conference matchup, and what has been a kind of physical game here between Taylorville and Effingham. 25-16 as Taylorville leads. They jumped out to a 15-9 lead at the end of the first quarter. Took a 10-7 run in the second. They lead this one by 9. So coming out onto the floor, we got Jake Nieberge along with Max Buzzard. So is Jenner Pals, Cannon Backhorn, and Cole Phillips, who scored 5 points in that second quarter. Brock Brown, Blake Laddish, Blake Pierce. Oh, no. They gave Purple Rain purple and gold what are they, balloons? Let's see if we can get a camera angle on them in a little bit here. They are having fun. My word. Jake Nieberge left side, now grabbed by Jenner Pals. Pals kicks it out, shot is up, and no good. And pulled down by Blake Laddish. Purple Rain. Near side from Malik Pearson up top. Throws it away. Yeah, Purple Rain is just having way too much fun here this evening. The purple and gold balloons. Look at those guys, man. Now Jenner Pals, top of the key, tries to just roll it away. Grabbed by Jake Nieberge. Left side, open look, Jenner Pals, no good. Brock Brown comes down with it somehow, but throws it right away to Jake Nieberge from Effingham. Now poked out by Yonker. Left side, though, picked up by Max Buzzard. And a travel. Still nobody yet to score here in this third quarter. Taylorville leads by 9. Taylorville going left to right on your radio dial, which is why Purple Rain has all of their confetti. It causes distraction for this Effingham team as they come down. I need to get some purple and gold balloons. Max Owens, no good on the arching three. And Brock Brown grabs it, tries to get it over to Yonker. Got a hand in it. Whose ball is it? This is going to be Taylorville's. Yeah, I thought so. Looked like a hand got in on that one. And Tornadoes will throw it in. Brock Brown with a one-handed pass over to Lash. Gets up to Yonker at the top of the key. Feeds it back to Brock. Turns, spins. Kick pass out to Lash. Hook shot, no good. Brown tries coming down with it. Now goes up again and no good. Wish a very happy birthday to the king, or to the, not the king, my word. Try that again. A very happy birthday to His Airness, Michael Jordan, celebrating a birthday today. He had a big weekend. His team won at Daytona. Tyler Reddick. Brock Brown, who's at the free throw line, made the first free throw. That foul, by the way, on Cole Phillips, his second. And Brock will once again shoot well and make both his free throws there. He's 2 for 4 from the line. 11-point lead for Taylorville, their largest of the day. Jake Nieberge, right side. Slings it down underneath the court. Cole Phillips, quick kick out. Cannon Bockhorn. And they needed that. Boy, he hits a three from the far right corner. Much needed three from Bockhorn. And a little bit of an eye-opener for Taylorville here. Malik Pierce left side. Laddish. Shot is blocked. And coming away with it was Max Buzzard. Right side, kick pass up and good through Jake Nieberge. And Bockhorn's got 5. 27-21. Malik cross midcourt. 5-2 run here for Effingham. And now that shot from Yonker over in the corner, no good. And now Blake Laddish is going to foul. Who did he? Did he grab Nieberge? He did. Nieberge's slow to get up. Only Blake's first. And so Effingham will throw this one in, down by 6. Dak Thompson. Near side. Through Buzzard, then over the left corner for Cannon Bockhorn. Up top. Dak Thompson, left side, 3 shot. No good from Cannon Bockhorn. Now another foul will be called on Effingham. It'll be Taylor basketball. The second foul on Jenner Powell's team second. Again, Taylor leads 27-21 with 5:29 left in the third. Big shout out to the Taylorville girls basketball team who won their first round playoffs. Finished Lanfear's season. Right side, Malik Pearson and Blake Laddish turns. Shot is up. No good. Grabbed underneath there by Jenner Powell's. Right side for Dak Thompson. Foul comes in. Another one on Taylorville. And that one on Max Owens. Owens just tried to get in there and not quite sure where he got him. Got him enough that the referee was like, yeah, you can't do that. Thompson working on Yonker. Cuts back, gets across the midcourt line. Left side for Buzzard. And then back over to Dags. Far right corner, 3-point shot is up. No good, missed by Jenner Powell's, and Taylorville comes down with it. Lash to the near side. Taylorville still looking for their first field goal here in the third and can't get it there on the shot from Owens. Loose basketball. Lash, nope, Owens grabs it. Out to Curtin and behind the back. Out to Brock Brown from 4 feet beyond the arc. Good. Woo. And the Magic Man hitting another one right there. Left side, Owens got taken out. Right side for Max Buzzard. Shot no good. Loose basketball. Who wants it? Pals does. And then up top, grabbed by Dag Thompson. Thompson fakes out Brock Brown. Then over the right-hand side, picked up by Cannon Bockhorn. Bockhorn, right wing, grabbed by Buzzard. Buzzard now drifting over towards the top of the key. And over the left-hand side for Jenner Powell's. Good. Powell's answers right back with a 3 of his own. Still a 6-point lead. 3:50 left here in this third quarter. Brock Brown near wing. Owens, not Owens, Yonker out to Laddish, then back to Patrick Curtin. Yonker, it's like I had to reset my brain. Owens top of the key. He holds for a second, right-hand side for Yonker. Left side, no room there. Brock Brown picks it up 8 feet from beyond the arc. Owens. Brown. Shot is up. And good on the run. And he's got 17 of the 32. Trying to drive is Thompson. Shot is up on the left side. No good. Brown trying to come down with it. Fighting. And the jump ball is called. The Effingham basketball. No, Taylorville basketball. Sorry, Taylorville ball. 32-24. 2:53 left in the third. Well, Brown to Owens, cross midcourt. 7 points from Taylorville in this third quarter, all from number 44. The Magic Man hits again. A timeout taken by Effingham. The Magic Man has Taylorville up by 11, 35-24. Taylorville leads this one. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Glad to be with you on this Tuesday evening. Hope you're doing all right, having a good week. It is February 17th, 2026. And you have decided to spend some time with us watching high school basketball. Thank you. Appreciate you. A huge run from Brock Brown, who's got 10 points this quarter alone. 20 overall. In fact, 20 of the 35 points have come from him. 8 points from Effingham, all from Cannon Bockhorn and Jenner Pals. But another close third quarter. If it wasn't for that big run that Taylorville had in the first, this would be a whole lot closer of a game. I mean, it's still pretty close. Yeah, Taylorville leads by 11, but does not feel like that big of a lead. That three from Brock Brown, huge. He's got 4 of them, by the way. $12 to the Tornado Sports Boosters. Right side for Jenner Pals. Left wing, Max Buzzard. No room there, cut off by multiple Tornadoes. Right side for Pals. And up top. Left side from Buzzard. Then over to the right to Cannon Bockhorn. Bockhorn up top to Phillips. Left wing, Pals drives in, no room there. Into the paint, Euro step, good. So 5 points from Bockhorn, 5 from Pals. But it's going to be Blake Lash on the other side, no good. And Owens comes down with it. Brock Brown, head fake on Pals. Drives the right side, Lash tries to do the reverse layup, no good. And now heavy transition. Barely able to hang on to his Cannon Bockhorn. Kicks it out, Pals, good for 3. Pals having a big game too. He's got 15, being overshadowed by just how good Brock Brown has been. 6-point lead with 87 seconds in the third. Laddish, top of the key. Brock Brown up to Patrick Curtin. Nearly gets fouled by Pals, instead kicks out the left side for Brock. Turns towards the baseline, drives. Reverse layup again, no good. And once again, it's Effingham basketball. Max Buzzard. Right side, grabbed by Jenner Pals. Trying to work around Brock. Loose basketball. Brock slips, trying to grab it. That leads to an open look. And no good, though, from Cannon Bockhorn. And a whistle will come in. It'll be Effingham basketball. 35-29, 48 seconds left. And I think this is just going to be called out of bounds. Yes, it is. And now a holding foul will be called on Laddish. Be his second, team third. Underneath the basket, Curtin right there. No room for Dag Thompson. Has to kick it out. Back over to Dagger over the left corner. Thompson driving over the right-hand side, picked up by Jenner Powles. Powles on the right wing. Then up top, grabbed by Phillips. Left side for Bockhorn. Bockhorn again. Rubin for a three. Yes. Exact stat lines from Camden Bockhorn and Jenner Powles. 3-2-3, 3-2-3. And it's a three-point game with 20 seconds left. Taylorville led by 11 at one point. Now Nurse a one-possession lead. 14 seconds left. Taylorville has not been good at the last-second shots this season. It was the area where they succeeded last year, but have not this year. And there again, now a foul will come in. They'll be on the floor. It'll be Taylorville basketball. Coach Ryan Brown saying he was going up for it. He's not going to get the wish that he wants. And it'll be on the floor. It'll be Taylorville basketball. So that foul came in on Cole Phillips, his third. And 3.8 seconds left. Malik Pierce, no good. Wanted a foul, did not get it. And once again, Taylorville cannot score at the end of the quarter. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Tornadoes lead this one 35-32. All right, welcome back to Taylorville Tornado Basketball. Leroy Klamola here as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Taylorville leads this one 35-32. Malik Pierce, Maddox Owens. Pierce trying to get an explanation for why he did not get a foul call going up on that shot at the end of the buzzer. Pierce wanted a foul call, did not get it. It'll be Maddox Severa, Maddox Owens, Brock Brown, and Blake Ladge on the floor for Taylorville. We'll get to the Effingham players here in a second. The Hearts trail by 3. Jack Thompson, left side. Near travel, but no good on the shot anyway. Cannon Bockhorn ties up this game with 3 from the left corner. Really looked like he took 4 or 5 steps to slide over there. They're going to let it go, and here comes Taylorville trying to give them the lead again. First tie we've had since the very beginning of the game. Right side. Lewis basketball, and now the momentum slowly starting to shift. Now a reach-in will be called on Blake Ladage. No, they're going to get Owens. It'll be Owens' second, team first. And now thrown away as Max Buzzer could not hang on to it. It'll be Taylorville basketball. All knotted up at 35, 7:22 left in the fourth. Brock Brown into Malik. Malik pick it up. That starts the clock, 7:20. Right side for Rivera. Around the horn. Then over to Pierce in the corner. Feeds into Laddish, turns, spins, drives through the traffic, and will not make it, but will get the foul called, and will head to the line to shoot 2. Laddish knew he was going to get some contact there, really tried to put that one in. And that'll be the 4th foul, though, on Cole Phillips, and that'll send Blake Laddish to the free throw line. Right now, currently, as we sit, Taylorville sitting 3 for 5 from the free throw line. Make that 4 for 6. Ten for 27 from the field, 4 for 13 from beyond the arc. Effingham 3 for 6 from the free throw line, 7 for 21 from the field, 6 for 13 from beyond the arc. Free throw good on that one also. A 16-10 Effingham run in that third quarter. Coupled beyond the 4 3-pointers from Bockhorn and Powles. Speaking of Jenner Pals, he hits another one. And once again, Cannon Bockhorn and Jenner Pals equal stat lines. Malik Pierce left side. Into Laddish. Loose basketball, and now a foul will come in again. This time they're going to get number 52, Jacob Warner, who's checked in. It'll be Warner's first. It'll be second team. Brock Brown to throw it in. He's got Rivera wide open up top. Knocked away and stolen by Pals. Thompson. Effingham leads 38-37. Their first lead of the day. Trying to extend it. They cannot. Brock Brown grabs the board, can't hold on to it. Second chance and good for Warner. And Taylorville will take a timeout. 40-37, 6:20 left in the fourth quarter. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Back in 30 seconds. Welcome back to Taylorville Tornado Basketball. Tornadoes trail in this one 40-37. Tornadoes led through the entire first three quarters, courtesy of a flurry of threes, 6 of them, 7 overall. Has given Effingham a chance as they lead by 3. Malik Pierce has been very quiet in this game. Only 2 points in that first quarter. Right side for Rivera. Ball's kicked away by Jack Thompson. Malik Pierce left side, tries driving in, turns, loose basketball, can't hold on to it, has to kick it out, gets up to Blake. Laddish, top of the key, gets around Pals and over to Malik Pierce, and Taylorville resets. Rivera, left corner. And up to Owens. Laddish on the near wing. Right side from Malik. Head fake on the 3, drives in, and the foul will be called, and they'll wave off the shot. Not that it was falling anyway. And they're going to say it's actually on the floor. And Owens will throw this one in. Foul is called on Max Buzzard, his second. Brock Brown fadeaway jump, no good. No one can grab onto the ball. Owens finally grabs it as he falls out of bounds. And it'll be Effingham basketball. Let's see this. Owens grabs it from Warner. Is he able to stay in? He is. My goodness, went right off of Warner's head. Take that, young man. Looked like a KO fight in a boxing match. Malik Pierce left side. Rivera, right side. Malik Pierce. Brock Brown cuts in. And now he'll get fouled. He'll head to the line and shoot most likely. Fouls starting to add up here for the Hearts. This is the third foul on Jenner Pals. They cannot afford to lose him. Cole Phillips is already sitting. Shot is good from Brock. Back to a 2-point game. 5:17 left in the fourth. Checking in is Jake Niebrugge. He'll come in for Buzzard. And Yonker will check in for Malik Pierce. Takes a much-deserved breather. 2-point game, Effingham leads. Taylorville trying to make it a 1-point game with this free throw from Brock Brown, which he does. Left side. Up top. Jack Thompson. Yonker all over him. Nearly knocks it away. Tries to cut through. And he travels on that one. And again, the defense from Wyatt Yonker has been insane today. Very impressed by Wyatt's defense. That caused that turnover. Taylor has a chance to regain the lead with 5:03 left. Malik Pierce, cross midcourt, check back into the game for Wyatt. Brock Brown left wing to Blake. Laddish holds, then back up top, right side for Rivera. Skip pass, throws it away. Effingham on the charge, right side. No room there. Taylorville heavy defense. Powell's got nowhere to go. And another turnover. Again, the defensive pressure from Taylorville. Phenomenal. Staunch, as I like to call it. Brock Brown. Cross midcourt. Has Severa on the right side. Then up top from Malik Pierce, left wing for Owens. Owens back up top to Blake Laddish. Laddish holds just off the three-point line. Cuts in, kicks out Malik Pierce. No good, short front iron. Grabbed by Rivera to Brock Brown. Brown drives in, no room there. Up top to Owens, plenty of room. Short on that one, pulled down on the board by Jake Nieberge. 40-39, 4:04 left in regulation, left side. Mind you, last time these two teams played, went to overtime. Powell shots up over the outstretched hand of Malik Pierce, can't make it. Blake Laddish will pull it down, and another foul will be called, this time on Warner, and he'll have two. And more importantly, that's foul number 5. Taylorville will be in the bonus from here on out. The rest of the 3:54, they're going to need to take advantage of that as Blake Laddish heads to the free throw line. Frustration from head coach Mac Thompson. Laddish cannot hit on the first free throw. Six points for Blake this evening. 4 of them coming in that second quarter. Makes the second one, we're all tied up. 40 all, 3:52 left. Right side, Nieberge. Skip pass in, Laddish all over Powell's. So is Brock Brown. Leaving open Dag Thompson. Thompson back up top, Nieberge. Powell's right side. Jenner holding on to it. Being guarded by Brock Brown. Right side for Thompson. Trying to push off Owens. By the way, Cole Phillips has checked back into this game. He's got 4 fouls. Brock Brown. Left side for Owens. Beautiful spin move. Drives forward. Cuts up. And ball gets stolen away, and Owens can't believe it. Coach Ryan Brown saying, who cares? Go back and play defense. Now a foul will be called again. Owens very frustrated. He could not get the foul call on this one. It would have been Phillips' 5th, too. Instead, they're going to get Nag Severa with his 4th and send Jenner Powell to the free throw line. Good on the first. Multiple subs coming in, including Ian Kinkler for Effingham, as is Nolan Fairday. He's checked in as well. Owens, Laddish, Brock Brown, Max Severa. Second free throw is good. 2 for 2 from Jenner Powell's after the first 2 shot missed in the second. 42-40, Effingham up with 3:05 in this fourth quarter. Malik Pierce across midcourt. Left side for Brock Brown. Blake. Stolen away. Nieberge all alone. And the shot will fall in the end one. Be Brock's 3rd. And team 3rd. And that will send to the line, Nieberge. Only the first person not named Cannon Backhorn and Jenner Powell to score since Cole Phillips did in the second quarter. Makes the 3-point play. 5-point lead for Effingham, their largest of the day. Taylorville won in overtime against Effingham on the road. Effingham trying to return the favor. Brock Brown short on the 3. Grabbed by Laddish. And now a timeout called by Taylorville, full timeout. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Effingham holds a 5-point lead with 2:27 in this fourth quarter. Back in just a moment. Brock Brown on the right side launches up in the air. Malik Pierce barely able to grab it in, pulled it in like a wide receiver. Kind of a half smile, smirk on Malik's face. Right side for Brock Brown. Taylorville trails by 5. 2:10 left in the fourth. Turns, head fake, drives forward, and Pierce puts it in. He worked hard for that basket. 45-42. The mistakes from Effingham in the first half aren't there anymore. Now another timeout taken by Effingham. 45-42, 1:55 in this fourth quarter. In a game that has been back and forth, Taylorville led by as much as 11 in that second. Taylorville struggling, though, in this third and the fourth quarter as Effingham has been on fire. 10 points from Taylorville in field goals in the second half. 6 3-pointers from Effingham in just the third and the fourth quarter. They had one in the first as well. But the 3-point game has been what's been killing Taylorville. They've controlled almost this entire game but cannot stop the 3. And that has been the issue for this one. As it sits 45-42 with 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Fouls, a lot. Brody McDaniel with 1. Cannon Backhorn 1. Jenner Powell's 3. Max Buzzard 2. Jude Traub 2. Cole Phillips with 4. Max Severa for Taylorville with 4. Blake Laddish with 2. Maddox Owens with 2. Wyatt Yonker with 1. Brock Brown with 3. Malik Pierce with 1. Fouls in this quarter, 3-5. Taylorville with 3. Effingham with 5. Taylorville has not been able to exploit that as much as I'm sure Coach Ryan Brown would have liked. They still trail by 3. Cross midcourt is Nieberge. Left side for Jenner Powell. Into Cole Phillips, plenty of space and puts it in. Back to a 5-point lead. Now Malik on the attack, right wing. Cuts forward. Right side for Mag Severa. Laddish. Shot is blocked, but a foul will come in. And I think they're going to get Cole Phillips again. If they are, that's it for Cole. They are, and that is it. The Cole Phillips day is done. That'll be his 5th. He'll finish the day with 7 points. Bye-bye. So Cole will sit. And they'll have to bring out Jacob Warner again. No good on the first from Blake. 3 for 5 from him from the free throw line. A 5-point lead for Effingham. Makes the second. 47-43, 80 seconds remain in the game. Now a foul will come in on Rivera. And that'll be Maddox's 5th, and Maddox will be done. Well, 47-43 now. Fourth foul, so Effingham will be in the bonus from here on out. Warner. I don't know why I said Shaw. Warner over to Pals. Now another foul. It'll be Blake Laddish. So both teams now shooting from here on out for the next 71 seconds. Or maybe longer. As that will send Jenner Palace to the line. Shooting a 50% clip from the free throw line. That was Blake's third. In and good for Jenner. Subs coming in. I'm not sure. Did they even check in? Come on, ref. Powell's second free throw, no good. And grabbed by Blake Laddish. 5-point lead still. Rock Brown. A little flat on his last couple of threes. Drives in the paint, turns, throws it out to Laddish. Has room. And Blake Laddish with a big three. Blake does not shoot the three very often, but he looked down, checked his feet, made sure he was in. Shot was up, and count it. And we're back to a 2-point game with 54 seconds remaining. Blake Laddish with a massive three-pointer. He's got 11 points, if my math is correct. Blake Laddish holding on to getting Taylorville within 2. Brock Brown with 22 points. (48-46) in favor of Effingham, but Taylorville not going away. Taylorville giving up an 11-point lead, then Effingham led by as much as 5. Since then, it's been fairly even. Cole Phillips has fouled out of this game. Max Severa has fouled out of this game. Two teams that are very evenly matched. So the Effingham Flaming Hearts will throw this one in. Malik Pierce, Blake Laddish, Max Owens, Wyatt Yonker, and Brock Brown on the floor. Gets it into, who is that? Dag Thompson. Thompson trying to get around Owens. Ball knocked out. Pierce tries to grab it. Loose basketball. And a timeout is called by Effingham. Coach Ryan Brown can't believe it. And the Taylorville crowd not thrilled with that. Looked very much like a jump ball, in which case it would have been Taylorville basketball. Taylorville wanted the jump. They could not get it. And Effingham will throw this one in with 43 seconds left. Not a well-liked decision, as the referee was standing right next to the Effingham bench. Look, if he got it, he got it. But from our vantage point, it definitely looked like it should have been a jump ball. But what can you do? 48-46, 43 seconds in the fourth. So Effingham will throw it in. Taylor will try to get this ball back. See if they can't hit a three or send this one into overtime again. Both teams in the bonus. Two players have fouled out already. And so we get going. As Dag Thompson will get ready to throw this one in. Owens guarding heavily. The throw is up. Warner, right side. Pierce comes in, knocks it away. Pulled up by Wyatt Yonker. Yonker and Pierce on the left-hand side. Pierce now down to Owens. Owens into Laddish. He's got plenty of room. No one knew he was there. And we're all tied up at 48. No one knew Blake Laddish was there. And now Malik will get a foul on a reach-in. Trying to get that ball back. All knotted up at 48. So they'll send Jake Nieberge to the line. He's 1 for 1 from the free throw line this evening. Makes the first one. By the way, that foul on Malik Pierce is second. Checking in will be Ian Kinkler as he comes in for Cannon Bockhorn. Warner also out. I did not see who came in for him. No good on the second one. Brock Brown pulls it down. 1 point lead. Malik, 16 seconds left. This is it. Right side for Owens, knocked away by Kinkler. 7.7 seconds left. Blake Lash to throw it in. Out to Pierce, left side for Owens. Now out to Wyatt Yonker. Yonker is the three! Taylorville wins the game! Tornadoes pick up a win! Hold on a second. They're going to check it. So they're going to put time on the clock. They're going to call a timeout. They're going to put 9/10 of a second up on the clock. So it's not over yet. Wyatt Yonker. Wyatt Yonker hitting a big three from the right wing and took my breath away. Let's go. So 9/10 of a second left on the clock. Both teams with one timeout left. Tornadoes holding on to a 2-point lead. Can Effingham send this one to overtime? Biggest shot of Wyatt's day, man. Malik Pearson Owens giving him a hard time, man. Unbelievable. Wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it in front of me. As time expired, Yonker hit the buzzer. But 9/10 of a second left here. Can Taylorville pick up a win? Blake Laddish working on Jenner Pals. That's going to be the matchup to watch here. Coach Ryan Brown motioning for everybody, telling them where to go. And now Taylorville will take their final timeout. And now that they've seen how they've got their adjustments, they'll take a timeout to see how this is all going to shape up. Taylorville girls pick up a win this evening. They will take on most likely MacArthur in the next round on Friday. Taylorville will also be playing on Friday at Mount Zion. We'll have all the action for you on WTIM, your information station. It is senior night tomorrow night. You're not going to want to miss it. Taylorville recognizes Malik Pierce and Landon Bowser for their hard work throughout the last 4 years. Now with both teams calling their timeouts, no timeouts remain. Taylorville will try to see if they can't pull out a win and keep Effingham from tying this one up as time expires. 9/10 of a second, a lot of time left. They're going to give the shot clock guy a heart attack. So the Tornadoes try to pick up a win here. 51-49, Tornadoes on top by 2. Holding on for dear life. Trying to get back to 500. Patrick Curtin, Brock Brown, Maddox Owens, Malik Pierce, and Blake Lash on the floor. They're going to try to get this one down into Jenner Pals underneath the basket. Hail Mary throw here. Now runs down the baseline. Throws it up. Curtin gets taken out. Up. Lash steals it. And Taylorville wins the game. Blake Lash is fired up as well as Tornadoes should be. And Coach Mac Thompson not thrilled. I think he wanted a foul call down at the bottom of the baseline. Did not get it. And he is not happy. And we'll take a look at this throw-in. Curtin ran right into Jake Nieberge. Did not get the foul call that he wanted. Coach Thompson not thrilled about it. Lash steals that ball away. And Taylorville will pick up a win here at home, sneaking a win with a 51-49 lead, courtesy of a huge three from Wyatt Yonker. What a game this was. And again, two teams that just played down to the final moments again. Holy cow, what a game this was. And again, we'll look. Wyatt Yonker, plenty of room. Right wing three. Hangs up in the air and falls. And the Taylorville Tornadoes come away with a 51-49 victory here at home. Sweep the series against the Effingham Flaming Hearts and improve back to 500 as they're able to win in this one. We have to take a break because I need a moment. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Tornadoes win this one 51-49.
Welcome to the Guerin Report. My name is Olivia Guerin, and today we are joined by Brandy Bruley, our Taylorville Superintendent, to discuss this month's board meeting. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me back.
Of the bills you mentioned during the board meeting, such as the elementary disciplines reform or the mobile panic alert systems, which could have the most immediate operational impact on our schools?
I would say the mobile panic button. That's something new that our district would have to employ. We would have to purchase that. We'd have to train staff on that. Alert students and parents to the situation as well. And then also ongoing, once you purchase those mobile panic buttons, there's also a continuing ongoing fee assessed with that annual fee every year. So that would be something that would be the most impactful.
The Taylorville Public Schools Foundation is hosting a music trivia night on March 14th at the Pillars, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Why are events like this important for supporting our schools?
They've been doing this for quite some time, and it's very great for all of us to get together in a different realm, in a social atmosphere, to invite community members, teachers, parents, students. I know some of our student councils volunteer their time during that. It's just a very great way to come together as a school community in a different atmosphere to raise money for our schools. And we have very generous donations that come in from this. And it's just a great way to give back to the school in a different capacity.
There was recently held open bid meetings for the North School renovations. Can you share what this milestone means for the project's timeline?
Yes, we are super excited about that. North School is out of space, as everyone is aware. So renovating the current wrestling room will begin. The bids were just approved at the Tuesday night's board meeting. And so construction is going to start in some capacity over our spring break in April. And what that means for our students and teachers there at North School is they might hear a little bit of rumbling, of some hammering and some other congestion going on there. And of course, parking and drop-off and pickup procedures. Parents might expect some construction zone areas blocked off or things like that. But if we had anything like that, we will definitely alert parents ahead of time so that way they know how to get in and out of the school. But we're super excited about that process starting. It's going to start over spring break, and the goal is to be done by the start of the next school year in August.
That's amazing.
Yes.
And what improvements can students, staff, and families expect when construction begins?
So what we're doing is we're adding much needed storage space. Our PE areas are out of storage, so there'll be a storage component. It would bring 3 additional classrooms there, as well as a new teacher's lounge there.
That's amazing. I can't wait for the renovations. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. For Tommy TV, I'm Olivia Guerin, and you're watching The Guerin Report.
We're actually going to talk to, because Grace Rogers is here. We're going to talk to Grace. We're going to get her on. We're going to get Grace and Nora on here. Just hold it. Just hold it right there. We'll get both of you guys on there. Because Reed probably didn't grab you guys because it was a playoff game and it was on the road. But congratulations. What a win for you guys. Lamp, you were able to pick up a win against you guys last time. What was the difference this year, or this time, with the way that you guys played?
Oh, we started out strong. Yeah. Last time we had too many turnovers too early. This time we were all giving it our all.
Yeah, limiting turnovers helped us a lot this game.
Definitely.
Given how much this team has been through this year, you guys have gone through some growing pains, very different team from what we saw last year. How important was a win like this for your program and for you guys?
Oh, this was a make or break moment for us and our team, and we definitely needed this.
Yeah, we finally realized it's do or die right now, so we just went out, tried our best, played as a unit.
Left it all on the floor for sure.
How loud was that locker room when you guys went in there at the end?
Oh, yeah.
Ecstatic.
We were all hyped. We were all hyped.
It was an amazing atmosphere after the game, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So next up, you have another game on Friday night.
Yes.
The playoff run continues against another team that you guys played against earlier. What's it going to take for you guys to pick up a win against, most likely, MacArthur?
Definitely thick skin. I mean, that was a physical game last time we played them, and just handling our emotions, too.
Yeah. Putting pressure on them, handling their pressure, and playing as a unit like we did tonight for sure.
Well, congratulations on your win,
Thank
guys.
you.
Appreciate y'all
Thank
taking
you.
a little
Thank
bit to
you.
talk to us.
Good talking to you.
Always. Grace and Nora hanging out with us here a little bit. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Just a fantastic win from our girls team. And that leads right into our next segment as Coach Ryan Brown will join us here as well. But we're going to talk to him a little bit and see what he has to say. He looks a little wet. He looks a little wet. Well, we just finished one victory celebration. I talked to Grace and Nora as the Taylorville girls picked up a win.
Did they?
Here tonight against Lamphir.
Lost to them a couple weeks ago, I believe.
They did. They won 68. They won big time.
Oh,
they
man.
They won 68-46
What?
over Lamphir.
Holy moly. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Congratulations, girls. That's
great,
fantastic.
Grace said they got off to a much bigger start here in this one. Speaking of big starts, you guys had a fantastic first quarter, an effort that really I felt kept you guys in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great first quarter. I thought we punched really hard. Could have even had a little bit more separation there, but this was kind of the theme. We were missing a lot of shots inside and just couldn't pull away to keep this at a 3 or 4 possession game. Especially in the second half. But they love their set plays to start games, and we've seen that over the course of the 20 films that we got on them. So we just decided we're just going to bust them up and not let them run their plays, and we punched really hard at the start of the game.
Ironically, our player of the game was going to be Wyatt Yonker already because of his defense, because of how great he was on defense today. I'm not even going to get to the end here yet, but talk a little bit about, you wanted a very heavy defensive game today. Going into that second and that third quarter, how did you feel about your defense here this evening?
Well, yeah, another great effort. 16 points through 60 minutes was another, great job. I think it was 25-16 at the half. So defense was locked down. You can have some off nights on offense, and I thought we kind of had an off night on offense tonight, but we can't afford to have off nights on defense, and really that's where this kind of stemmed from. Was we just had a great defensive effort. They ran some great middle ball screen stuff against us. It kind of forced us to make some changes. We were able to do that stuff late and keep them in front just a little bit better.
Effingham came kind of pushing back there in that fourth quarter to the point where they even took a little bit of a lead behind the big games from Cannon Bockhorn and Jenner Powell's. Actually, they had identical stat lines for quite a while there as far as shooting goes. But you guys never faltered. You guys kept fighting back. What was about that fourth quarter that just made you guys really just kind of pull in there and regroup as a team?
It was just making plays. We were able to scrap around and get a couple of loose balls and get the thing going the other way. We've been working a ton just on like broken situations. We call it lumberjack, which is like an old term from Coach Underwood when he was at Stephen F. Austin, and just being able to play basketball, make plays, and when it's a 4-on-3, try to find the 2-on-1 on the other side. We found Blake Ladage wide open underneath the basket for that big shot down there. We were able to get it over to Wyatt Yonker for his big shot over there, and that was all just you don't ever. I mean, it's hard to replicate that when you're down 5 with 40 seconds left. I get it. But we've been, you got to practice broken plays and, making the right reads and just different things like that. And those guys have done a great job in the last 2 weeks with it.
Well, I just want you to know that the reason that Wyatt made that shot was because I had made a comment earlier in the game about how Taylorville this year has historically struggled at making those last second quarter-ending shots. And it's something that historically, as long as I've been around, Taylorville's been good at making those shots on the last second play.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, it's felt like this year it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Right. All those one-possession losses and, 2-possession losses and stuff. This would have been another one of those one-possession losses where it's like, oh, my God, just make one more shot, guys. So, kudos to Wyatt, Yonker for being Superman and just saving the day for us. He made a great shot, and I loved where our guys were at. It was kind of a weird scramble situation. I couldn't tell if Coach Thompson was trying to foul there. He had a different defensive unit in there. I don't know if what he was trying to do there exactly, but we didn't want to call timeout and get their their normal group back in there. So the guys just scrambled and made a play.
You have senior night tomorrow night, Jacksonville. Talk a little bit about that matchup a little bit.
Yeah, tough one. They're a really good zone team. They're playing really well this year. Won something like 13 of their last 14 games. So, what they did at the Christmas tournament has really carried over into the second half of the season for them. So they're playing extremely well. We're going to have to play well to win, but hey, we've won a few games in a row for ourselves, and this is as good a time as any to play them when we're feeling pretty confident.
Sounds good. All right, Coach Ryan Brown, thanks so much. Anything else you want our listeners to know?
No, just proud of our guys. Didn't quit and didn't hang our heads and just kept our chin up when it was looking bleak there for a couple of minutes. So it was just proud of our guys the way we were able to bounce back and throw some good punches there the last minute of the game.
Sounds good. All right, Coach Ryan Brown, thanks so much for taking a few minutes to talk to us today.
Thank you.
Coach Ryan Brown joining us here this evening as a big 51-49 win. The headphones are wet. The Taylorville able to pick up a 51-49 victory here at home after trailing in that fourth quarter, but able to pull out a big win. 22 points for Brock Brown, 4 for Blake Pierce, 13 for Blake Ladage, 3 for Maddox Rivera, 7 for Wyatt Yonker, and 2 for Maddox Owens on the other side. 2 for Jacob Warner, 2 for Brody McDaniel, 6 for Jake Nieberge, 11 for Cannon Popcorn, 21 for Jenner Powell's, and 7 for Cole Phillips. That's going to do it for us from here this evening. Oh, you're right. I got to name our player of the game. Taylorville Community Credit Union, Senior Citizens of Christian County, and let's head to our highlights as we recognize our player of the game, brought to you by Nicole Patrick, Country Financial Agent. Wyatt Yonker. Wyatt Yonker, a player of the game this evening. Really, I was going to give him player of the game before for his defense. He was fantastic on defense today, and while he didn't have a whole lot of offensive prowess in this one, his defense was fantastic. Well, then Wyatt Yonker decided, you know what? I'm also going to take over this one at the end as well. But Wyatt Yonker led to a ton of steals, and again, a big 3 at the buzzer, 9/10 of a second left as the Taylor Tornadoes pick up a 51-49 win. Wyatt Yonker, the hero of the day in this one. He is our Nicole Patrick Country Financial Agent Player of the Game. That's going to do it for us from here. Again, I will not be here tomorrow night. Recam, I will be calling the boys game as I am having surgery tomorrow morning. But we wish Taylorville boys the best moving forward. I'll be back in time for their playoff run. And that's going to do it for us from here. Final score, Taylorville 51, Effingham 49. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Big shout out to our studio. Thanks, Tommy TV, for all of your hard work. We appreciate you and all the camera operators as well. That's going to do it for us from here. If I don't see you, have a fantastic rest of your evening. Go Tornadoes.
You're watching Tommy TV.